Hey everybody, welcome back to our Daily Dose series for this week called Embracing Summer. I'm Kisthart, and today we're going to explore God's gifts in summer. Of course, summer is a season of abundance and growth, isn't it? I mean, everywhere we look, nature is thriving, reminding us of God's incredible gifts. Today I'm going to share with you one of my favorite passages that speaks of God's faithfulness in providing for his creation. It comes from Matthew and it says, "Therefore I tell you, do not worry about your life, what you will eat or drink, or about your body, what you will wear. Is not life more than food, and the body more than clothes? Look at the birds of the air. They do not sow or reap or store away in barns, and yet your heavenly Father feeds them. Are you not much more valuable than they? Can any one of you, by worrying, add a single hour to your life? And why do you worry about clothes? See how the flowers of the field grow? They do not labor or spin. Yet I tell you that not even Solomon in all his splendor was dressed like one of these. If that is how God clothes the grass of the field, which is here today and tomorrow is thrown into the fire, will he not much more clothe you, you of little faith? So do not worry, saying, what shall we eat, or what shall we drink, or what shall we wear? For the pagans run after all these things, and your heavenly Father knows that you need them. But seek first his kingdom and his righteousness, and all these things will be given to you as well. Therefore, do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own." Now, some of you moms out there, and maybe even dads that have children with activities or camps this summer and family vacations to plan, are thinking, yeah, this passage is almost laughable. If I don't plan, who will? If I don't worry about making sure everyone has clean clothes and something to eat, my family would be a filthy, starving mess. And I get it. I hear you. And if you take nothing else from today, hear this. This is not what you were made for. I know sometimes it feels like it, and that is actually why I chose this topic in the first place. Worrying and planning is just part of everyday life, but I challenge you, do it in moderation. Identify the times that you can delegate. Be intentional about curating times in your schedule where you can just simply appreciate God's summer blessings. Take a Sunday afternoon drive or go on a date to the farmer's market. It's easy to see God's gifts. The fields are full of crops, the gardens are blooming, and the markets are brimming with fresh produce. Summer is a season that showcases the abundance of God's creation and his faithful gifts for all that we need. I wish I could say that I was an avid gardener. Every year I get a flower basket around Mother's Day with the only goal of keeping it alive through Memorial Day. Usually I fail miserably, but this year I have 3 plants on my little front porch, and me and my family have been consistent with watering them and tending to them. They are beautiful, and as much as I hate trying to find the 20 minutes in my day to water them and spend some time loving on them, most days that 20 minutes is the only time I get outside. I get to hear the birds chirping and the sun shine on my skin. And there's something incredibly peaceful about just watching the flowers grow and knowing that each one is a gift from God. It reminds me of his promise to provide for us. As we embrace this season, I invite you to take a moment to recognize and thank God for his gifts. Whether it's the food on our table, the roof over our heads, or the beauty of nature around us, each blessing is a reminder of his faithfulness. Thanks for joining me today, friends. I will see you again tomorrow.